Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable guests and speakers of today's session, organized by Institute of Islamic Thought and Research, titled Islamic Studies in the East and West, History, Reflections in the Future. Our distinguished scholar and guest speaker, renowned Hadith scholar and intellectual, Professor Dr. Jonathan C. Brown, around whom today's program is centered. Our respected chief guest, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Dhaka, Professor Dr. A.B.M. Obaidul Islam, the Managing Director of Institute of Islamic Thought and Research, respected Hassan Al-Firdaus, the participants, all brothers and sisters, and the youth of Bangladesh, a nation encouraging and enriching the second largest language of Muslim Ummah. I would like to welcome you warmly. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. At the same time, I remember the martyrs of Palestine, the martyrs of our Liberation War of 1971, the martyrs of the July mass uprising of 2024, and all those fighters who continue to struggle against the oppression around the world. Honorable guests, if you look at today's scenario and today's world order, we can see that the system has reached a point where the people are no longer centered. Rather, the system itself has overcome us, and the system itself has become more powerful than us. That's why the world is more and more difficult for us to live in. The economy, the politics, society, even our thinking, city planning, our sanitation system, healthcare system, agriculture, food system, akhlaq, aesthetics, history, and heritage. All are under this situation, and everything is affected by this pressure. We are searching for liberation, but in reality, the only way to achieve this liberation is the revival of Islamic civilization and thought. Only it can provide us the peace, it can provide us the justice, it can provide us the balance and the better way of living. For this purpose, with the four guiding principles, revival of knowledge, renewal of thought, Islah in usul, and rebuilding the akhlaq, the Institute of Islamic Thought and Research was established in August 2020. It's working for the revival of knowledge and civilization. With this vision, we have been working through several units. And within a short time, we have received too many responses from Bengali-speaking young youths, both within the country and abroad. Our institute mainly focuses on academic activities. From the very beginning, our academic unit has been working to build a thoughtful and aware generation who will contribute to the betterment of the Ummah in the future, inshallah. To promote knowledge and intellectual achievements, the academic unit runs several courses. Among them, the most notable are the one-yearly Tagim course and the 2-year Mutafaqih course. Course contents of this courses are Maqasid al-Quran, Ulumul Hadith, Fiqh, Akhlaq and Aesthetics, Islamic philosophy, philosophy of history, Tasawwuf, Usul and Maqasid, international relations, and other important subjects. And we regularly organize the topic-based seminars, special classes, and programs with national and international scholars, both in online and offline. Since the establishment, the Institute of Islamic Thought and Research has been actively working to strengthen the intellectual and academic ties between Bangladesh and the leading centers of knowledge around the world by inviting distinguished and eminent scholars from diverse intellectual backgrounds. This initiative seeks to foster meaningful scholarly exchange and promote a deeper understanding across the academic traditions. As part of this continuing effort, our institute has been honored to benefit from the presence of many distinguished and respected scholars of the world who have conducted classes, seminars, and conferences in our courses and among them are Professor Dr. Mehmet Gormez, a renowned muhaddis, scholar of usul and intellectual. Professor Dr. Samuel Aryan, a prominent Palestinian researcher, expert in international relations and human rights activist. Professor Dr. Abdul Fattah Al-Waisi, renowned Palestinian thinker and expert in international relations. Professor Dr. Tasim Gurgun, a renowned scholar of civilization, philosopher and expert in usul. Professor Dr. Jasser Auda, a well-known Islamic scholar and thinker, and professor at Maqasid Institute. Professor Dr. Habar of Egypt, a distinguished Egyptian Islamic thinker, political scientist, and a female activist. Professor Dr. Mustafa Chariz, former Grand Mufti of Bosnia and a renowned Islamic thinker. And Professor Dr. Marcia Hermansen, professor of Loyola University of Chicago and international scholar, and many other distinguished scholars and thinkers. And our Honorable Ustad Burhanuddin Azad, a specialist in knowledge and civilization, is mainly conducted our courses. Among the national thinkers and scholars, our seminars has already been conducted by the historian and poet, respected Abdul Hai Shikdar, historian and teacher, respected Faiz Alam, respected teacher, Professor Dr. Iftikhar Alam Masood, as well as other teachers and thinkers. Continuing this tradition, we are honored today by the respected guest, the Hadith scholar and intellectual, Professor Dr. Jonathan S. Brown. On behalf of today's program, I would like to express our sincere gratitude and thanks to him. Our institute's quarterly magazine is Mihwar. It's presenting the idea of reviving knowledge and identity in a new way. One of the largest online blogs in Bengali language is the Institute's online platform, Royal Blog. It contains around 450 articles, both research works and translation from 6 different languages. Our media unit is presenting sections of ilm through documentaries, lecture series, panel discussions, podcasts, and classes. So far, this unit has produced around 300 significant works. Our online journal is Muslim Port. It regularly presents news and updates from the Muslim world, as well as the conditions and realities of people in oppressed world. It has already received a huge and wide response from the netizens. Our research and publication unit is working to bring the classical knowledge of Islamic civilization closer to the young people of our country and introduce them to the worldwide known scholars. At the same time, it's also trying to develop new thinkers, new translators, and new researchers among the youth. By this time, we have been able to publish more than 70 publications. And our university wing is working to connect students with the chain of knowledge of Islamic civilization through study circles, seminars, and conferences in different universities of the country. These programs are being held regularly in many leading colleges, madrasas, and schools too. And our women wing is working to connect the women with this chain too, and helping them to grow into capable individuals and supporting them to reach on their full potential to contribute to the Ummah. Lastly, our aim is to develop the youth of Bangladesh as true builders of the revival of knowledge and civilization. As Allama Iqbal said, civilization is the expression of strong personalities. We believe that our young people will grow with such personalities and will be shaped like the early generations of Islamic civilization. And as part of building this generation, today's conference will serve a great role, inshallah. I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to Professor Dr. Jonathan S. Brown again, and I sincerely hope for your active and engaging participations in the conference. With my heartiest thanks and gratitude, I will conclude my speech here. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.